just with the success of Lyrical King, I branched out to new parts of the world. Back to Burn, which was a single also. That one, Back to Burn, was produced by Mantronic. Took me overseas. And as a matter of fact, during this time, I met QD3, who is Quincy Jones' son. We met at an event. We hit it off right away. One of the nicest guys I ever met. And I remember him coming up to the Bronx. We were hanging out, and now he lived in Sweden. He lived in Sweden at that time. And he told me about the hip-hop scene out in Sweden, Stockholm, Sweden. Interested me. And he asked me would I like to come out. I said, yes. I mean, from It's Yours and all my records, I've never been that far overseas. So I said yes, and he said he wanted to bring some break dancers also. And I was friends with New York City Breakers, Mr. Wave in particular. And me and Mr. Wave, wasn't the whole group, Icy Ice, Kid Nice, it was like maybe 4 members of New York City Breakers. We flew out to Sweden. Now, this is how nice QD3 is. I didn't stay in any hotels. I stayed with him in his house. Opened his doors to me. Had such a great time. Yeah, the performance was great. The show was great. I stayed out there for a while. Now, when QD3 was in the Bronx, I mean, when he came to New York, he stayed with me in the Bronx. He lived with me for a while. And, you know, we would walk around the streets. He was, like I said, he was a break dancer also. Good, a good break dancer. And we would bump into people like Melly Mel and people like that in the street. And I remember he was also a very good producer. And we recorded a song together. The song is called Nitro, and which he was sitting at the producer's chair. And that record was released on Sleeping Bag Records. On Sleeping Bag Records would put out these LPs called the Rat Pack, where it would have hit singles from albums and also records that were not on the album.